Question 1, tea or coffee?
Tea, but I live with a barista. Sorry straight away I've embellished already, but I live with a barista, and he makes like legit, authentic, proper coffee. So occasionally he'll let me have a swig on some of that. That's really nice. But typically I'll drink a few cups of tea during the day.
Solid. Number 2, favorite series?
A TV series.
TV, book, comic.
Okay, so TV series. My favorite of all time is a TV show called Hannibal, which stopped airing quite a few years back. Primarily into horror series and sort of fantasy stuff like that. But I love Bob's Burgers as well. I don't know if you're aware of the animated show.
Bob's Burgers, yeah.
Like one of the most consistent things on TV. Books wise, anything by Clive Barker, I'll happily read. The Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs series of books.
Nice.
All that stuff, enjoyable for me.
Solid. Number 3, what superpower would you have and why?
Oh, superpowers. Do you know what? I've often had a sort of a joke with my friend at uni. I remember we used to think we were sort of like slightly gifted, but never like amazingly gifted. We were just sort of good at stuff. And it was almost, we used to imagine like a superpower that just wasn't quite that great. So it was always like, I'm fairly tall, so I can reach slightly higher things than normal. And it was all, but comparatively, if someone's really short, it's like, whoa, that's incredible power.
Have you?
Or I'm quite good at finding reduced section stuff.
Nice.
In Asda.
Yes, that's a very useful student superpower.
These are superpowers I already possess, mate. I'm not talking about ones. You know what I mean?
These are not additional. These are current.
Those are superpowers that I am in possession of currently. I don't know what my superhero name is off the back of that, but those are my current gifts. I don't know. Outside that would be dope to. What would you go for? Maybe strength. Maybe I'll just be crazy strong.
Nice. Yep.
That'd be fun.
That's solid. Not much existential. Some people say like, oh, invisible or read minds. And I'm like, oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous stuff. I'll just be really tough. And then next time I'm out and anyone gives me any sauce in a club, I'll just be like, don't do it, mate.
Bosh.
Don't want it. I'm a big pro wrestling fan, so I'll just be start bopping some WWE moves on them. No worries.
Have you come across the film The Mystery Men? I've just remembered.
Yeah, I remember watching that a long while back.
Yeah.
That's the exact representation of those sort of useful powers. They're not that.
The guy who's invisible only when no one's watching him.
I don't remember it incredibly. Isn't there? Doesn't someone just fart a lot? Is there one guy that's just?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'd have to go back and research it, but they're exactly like you say, like almost pointless superpowers.
Yeah, but I think by the end of the movie, they end up being of some value, or they end up helping to save the day, don't they? So yeah. But that, them old ladies are in the supermarket in Lidl and they need something from the top shelf, and I can reach it. Might save their day, Ryan. One manner.
Exactly. You never know. Number 4, summer or winter?
Oh, summer, man. All the time. As soon as the summer hits, I will be outside.
Nice.
I'm one of these absolute suckers. I'll just go and sunbathe. I'll take a book. I'll go lay over the green all day. Summer without a doubt. I adore winter, in its own way as well. We're a big fan of Christmas, or when we could travel. I've been fortunate to go to some beautiful places in the winter, but summer all day long, mate.
Nice. And that leads us nicely on to number 5, country you'd most like to visit.
The country I'd most like to visit is the country I've already visited, but I would just go back there. I'd go back to Italy. Ooh. I would gladly live in Italy, actually. Italy's my favourite country.
Any particular region?
I've actually got literally like my favourite city in the entire world is a place called Polignano a Mare, which is in Bari in Italy. And Yeah, just I've been there once. I would gladly live there. I would gladly visit there every weekend. Italy is my absolute favourite, but I would love to. I would love to go. There's plenty of places that I haven't visited that I would still love to go to. Finland, Greenland, Sweden. I've never been. Brazil. I've never been. Vietnam. Would love to go to. So loads of places I would love to go to, but absolutely in love with Italy for forever.
Nice. Number 6. If you could only continue to use one of these, which would we pick? Continue using a fork or a spoon?
Who came up with that?
I found it on the internet.
Good grief! Oh, a fork. A fork can double as a spoon, but a spoon can't double as a fork, I would assume.
That's very true. You might struggle with soup,
I guess.
but...
Like, you can eat a cake with a fork and a spoon.
Yeah.
But then you couldn't. Oh, but then you couldn't eat soup with a fork.
No.
Ryan, this might be the hardest one yet, mate. Forget all this movie nonsense. We're talking cutlery out here.
Yep.
I'm just going to go with fork because it was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, so. I think you need something to prong it. Definitely. Number 7, favorite gig or music event that you've attended?
I saw Prince while he was still alive, and although I've been to some other incredible shows, it's the only show where I don't care how pathetic this sounds, but I actually cried at this show. I was literally, like, I've been a Prince fan since day. And he was doing a cover of Bob Dylan's Feel My Love. He's just playing that. That's really nice. I was pretty boozy, man. Like, I'd done about a litre of gin at this point, so I'm going to blame a bit of it on the gin. But then he just transitioned into Purple Rain. And I was just like, I just broke down, Ryan. I couldn't deal with it, mate. Couldn't deal. But that's my, I always find it interesting when people ask your favourite thing. There's so many things, and those favourites can alternate week by week. But I think often the first thing that pops in your head is a good go-to, and I'll remember that. I'll remember that Prince show like for sure. Forever. So yeah, I'll go. That's my favourite show I've been to.
Nice. Still one of the best ever Super Bowl halftime shows, without a doubt.
Smashed.
I was just watching from the TV, so absolutely incredible. Number 8. If you could become an animal, what animal would you become?
I like cats and squirrels are nice. Maybe a squirrel.
Solid.
Yeah, I'd like to be a squirrel.
Number 9. Finish the sentence. Music is
decent.
Can't complain about that.
Is that good enough for you? I'm trying to summarise these. The further we're going on, I'm aware how much I've rambled, mate.
No, it's great. Last one. The most useful app on your phone.
Most useful app?
Or favourite app, but I thought I'd hone it in on use.
Yeah, do you know what? I got the wackest phone, right? Anytime I get an upgrade or I change my tariff, I just literally ask for the cheapest tariff. I'm one of these people that as long as I can go on Facebook and I can text and take a few pictures, that's pretty much all I use my phone for. Yeah. So I always go for the cheapest tariff. I end up with some whack phone. So, and as much as I don't mind that, it means literally you try and download any more than like 6 apps and your phone just starts like smoking. I don't know. I'm personally a big fan of Instagram. I follow a lot of I find Instagram really, really fun because I mainly just follow either music pages or movie pages. I can follow a lot of, some of the collectible stuff I'm into, horror movie pages, pro wrestling, things like that. So typically my Instagram feed, other than a few of my friends, it's tailored to things that I'm actually interested in or like can find out about. Like I follow a lot of just pictures of bookshops. I find quite therapeutic to look at. You know what I mean? So probably Instagram, man. I'm on Facebook plenty as well, but all good fun. I wouldn't pretend I'm one of these people that ignores social media by any stretch. Can't do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Once you tailor it to kind of how you work, and you're following things that either aesthetically are appealing to you and are your mates and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it has, with anything of that power and significance, like you can use it for both good and bad. And
yeah, for sure,
reality
man.
is,
and as long as you balance it as well, like I can sit and look at Instagram for an hour, but then I can put that down and read a book for an hour, So
nice.
that's where you're exactly right with that. It's where you use it. People can gripe about technology and how it can be overpowering and consuming things, but it's up to you, man, how you want to use it. Use it as an incredible research tool, or use it to look at people doing nonsense all day. Up to you, man. No right or wrong around it, but can't really complain either way, can you?
For sure.